Hey everybody, how's it going? It is the November the 9th. This is the second episode of the 2021-2022 trapping season. I am slowly picking up a few furs, a couple fox here and there, and I had a better bow season than trapping season so far, and I was able to harvest a buck. I'll show a little clip of the buck that I shot, not the actual hunt. I didn't film it. It was freezing cold that day, but it was an awesome hunt. And then we'll go out in the line, we'll check a few sets, maybe show a remake or two, and then we'll come back here and wrap things up. All right, let's go out in the line and check some traps. All right, it's about, what time is it, Mike? My buddy Mike's up here. It's like 5:10 or something in the morning.
5:25.
Oh, it's 5:20. Man, it's late. We're checking a couple traps early. Got a little red fox here. This was a pipe dream set. I don't remember what bait I used or what, but he's getting dispatched quickly, and then we're gonna go harvest 2 bucks. And we'll be out of the tree stands by about 8 o'clock in the morning. All right, time to get this guy taken care of. Okay, here's the red I caught yesterday on Saturday. It's Sunday today. The fur is pretty nice on it. It's pretty dark red, really, but the leather is still blue. The coon that I caught, I mean, it's a nice sized boar coon, and it has pretty decent leather on it, really, and it's really thick fur. So we'll see how that one grades up. I might actually set a few DPs, and a couple hours after I harvested the red, I was able to harvest, not a giant, I'm not a trophy hunter for sure, but harvested a 7-point, made a pretty good shot on it, went in here, and came out right here. He only went about 40 yards, 50 yards maybe, and went down, but I gotta get this guy quartered up. It was about 20 degrees last night, but now it's about 48. It's easy to tell when it's warm because my bees are really active right now. Hopefully they let me alone while I'm quartering this deer up. Getting everything spick and spanned in here. I'm gonna bleach some stuff down and get that deer stuck in my meat cooler. All right, so I caught my second gray fox here. This is awesome. I have a little dirt hole set right here. Nothing's been, I did have that mess with one time. Crossed by those hay bales where I caught the one red fox by the hay bale. But this was just a little tiny hay mound set. Don't remember what I had it baited with though, but I'm gonna get this guy dispatched, remake this set, and go finish checking. I got like 2 or 3 traps left. Okay, so here's my remake. Trap is bedded right on the other side of that little tuft of weeds here. That's almost like a stepping guide or whatever you want to call it. There's plenty of visual tracking here, plenty of scent, but I did punch 2 holes back underneath the hay to help try to guide them. I put some fresh scents in there. I don't know if it'll help or not, but still have a set behind me that I showed you, that little dirt hole, and hopefully keep picking up a couple furs. Awesome. I'm actually setting a few dog proofs today. The first raccoon that I kept, it was pretty decent, so I'm gonna see if I can catch a few coon. Okay, here's the gray fox I caught earlier today. I just wanted to show you the leather starting to turn white on these pretty decently. It's still a shady blue through here, not a lot. Through here it's pretty white. And on the other side, I'm gonna be turning this guy here in a couple minutes. I let it go about 6 or 7 hours. I'll put a little bit of not sodium benzoate, some borax on the legs and behind the ears and stuff. But it's starting to turn white. Pretty nice fur on this fox. Get this guy turned around. Or it's a girl, another female. Directly behind me, I have a couple of sets. And now it's no fault of the farmer. He just does what he does. You know, I had these sets that I put in, and they got driven over like a couple of times, and I just reset them yesterday, and fortunately nothing happened to the traps. He just drove straight over and they got set off in the beds, and I reset them yesterday, and I actually think I saw movement in my rearview mirror. I'm not sure, but I'm gonna go and find out here, and you can come along and we'll see what's in here. If there is anything in here, I might be completely deceived. It could have been a corn stalk blowing or something. Nope, there is something in there. Finally, I caught a fox by this cornfield. Right here you can see the farmer's tracks right here and here And I have a set, I put I got lucky and I put sets exactly where both of his tracks were. That was a urine set. I had basically just a couple of stalks of corn were out there all by itself. I have a pipe dream set right there, and it was funny because it was right in both of his tracks. It was sort of comical. But that was just a urine set. It's a nice sized red fox. I'm gonna get this guy taken care of. Right over there is where I caught that big boar coon. I still have 2 sets on the other side of this cornfield too to check, but very cool, very cool. Nice size red fox, definitely the biggest one I've caught. The fur looks really nice on him. Yeah, there were about 2 or 3 little stalks of corn here. I cut them off real short, just a little bit of urine, and I think I put some of that triple X. I just called it triple X or something, but it was a combination of bobcat, coyote, and red fox gland. Nice size red fox. The sun's just coming up over the trees here. Beautiful morning. It's nice and cool. How can it get any better than this? It just can't. I mean, this is just a beautiful, beautiful day. I'm gonna get this guy taken care of. I'll come back and remake this set. Just got a call from my wife that the dogs are up and I need to go help take care of them. Okay, so I decided to do my remake before I went home. Just did it real quick. He was nice enough to let me, nice little pile of scat, put that there. My trap's bedded here again. Just threw a few blades of grass over there. Don't want to choke up the trap too bad. And then I just put some fresh corn stalks in here, drove a couple holes in there, and then I added some more of that mixture of the 3 gland lures. I don't need any more urine here. I got fresh scat. I'm sure there's plenty of scent here. I just put that gland lure there to add just something a little different. That was pretty cool. Awesome, good day. 2 days in a row I caught canines, so things are slowly picking up. All right, here's the red from this morning. Good sized male red fox, really. Fur's pretty decent. Once I get it skinned out, we'll take a look at the leather on it. There's the gray that I turned. I showed you the leather on that one. It's got really nice fur on it, really, and the hide was pretty decent, actually. Not nearly as blue as the first one. So we'll take a look at this one in a couple minutes. All right, hope you enjoyed the time out in the line. Here's the red fox from this morning. The leather is not as nice as I was hoping it would be. This is the gray from yesterday. Actually, it had whiter leather than this fox does. The fur on all of them is pretty decent, really, but the leather hasn't turned. It had quite a bit of fat. Had to scrape most of the saddle off. I try not to scrape these reds very much at all. If you've done reds, you know their hide is paper thin. I mean, it has a little bit of white on the underbelly and stuff, but still not where I think they need to be. But nice fur, not so nice leather yet. And that's about it. Still no coyotes for me. Maybe the coyotes have flown the coop. I know I hear them when I was out hunting and stuff at different locations, but no coyotes for me yet. Regardless, I'm having fun catching a few canines here and there. I'm going to keep at it, and I appreciate everybody watching. It's a beautiful day. I'm going to spend some time outside doing whatever. I don't care what it is. Maybe just washing a truck or something. I don't know. But that will be an exercise in futility because it'll be dirty again tomorrow. Hope you all have a great day, and thanks for tuning in, everybody.